Hello everyone, my name is Yellow and welcome back to episode 61 of my WWE 2K14 Universe Mode, and we are back here on Superstars and it should be a good show. Last episode Tyler Breeze, turn and face, what's going on there? I don't know, but anyway, we have Superstars. There's the champions of Superstars. Andre the Giant is WWF champion and Randy Savage is the European champion. So at the end of the last episode, I asked which match you would like to see out of these matches. Not this one, because we've seen that one last week. And the one that was picked, actually it was close between these two, but the one that was picked was Batista versus Triple H. That is the match I'm going to be playing in this episode. So yeah, it should be a good one. But we're getting closer and closer again to the next main event pay-per-view, and then finally main event. Not main event, Money in the Bank, which should be good. I can't wait to get there. And you know, I do 5 episodes each week, so this week we will see up to next week's Superstars. Then you know, after that it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Okay, so it's going to take just over 2 weeks to get Money in the Bank. That is fine. That is fine. But anyway, we need to predict some outcomes for these matches here. So we have Dusty Rhodes versus Virgil versus Big John Studd. And I'm going to give it to Dusty. No, Big John Studd picks up the win. Okay, 0 for 1. Not a good start. Next match we have Rick Rude and Jake the Snake versus Kurt Hennig and Scott Hall. And I'm going to say Rick Rude and Jake the Snake. And they did pick up the win. Alright, nice. So 1 for 2. Not bad, not bad. Next match, Bruno Sammartino and Scott Steiner versus Kevin Nash and Six. Weird matchup, but I'm going to give it a Scott Steiner. Yes, they did pick up the win. Alright, good. 2 for 3. Not bad. It's getting better, and we are going to be playing this match, so we'll skip that one for now. Next match, we have JBL versus Bret Hart, and the Wrestling God versus the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. I'm going to have to give it a Bret Hart. Yes, he did pick up the win. Alright, so that is 3 for 4. Not bad. Let's check out this. JBL has embraced the WWE fans. Why is everyone turning face? What's going on? JBL turning face now? He's going to start skipping down to the ring like he did in the Elimination Chamber entrance that he did. Don't even know what to say about that. But anyway, next match we have Andre the Giant versus Sergeant Slaughter. Andre is the champion, so I'm going to give it to him. And he did pick up the win. Wow, I'm doing good here. That's 5 for 6. No, how many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, I've got 4 out of 5 matches right. So, can I predict the main event? Not an Elimination Chamber match. An Extreme Rules match between Randy Savage and Shawn Michaels. I'm going to give it to Macho Man just because he is the European champion. And he did pick up the win. Wow. I am on a roll. On a roll. 5 out of 6. Love it. 5 out of 6, how many did you get right? This is the best I've done in a while, so I'm happy about that. But how many did you get right? Leave a comment. And we're going to be playing Batista, Botchtista rides, apparently, or Bootista, versus Triple Hash Brown. And yeah, let's get to it.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Washington, D.C., weighing 290 pounds, the Animal Batista.
I've been looking forward to this one.
approaching the ring from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing 244 pounds, Triple H!
Oh, listen to this place. Everybody's on their feet. I love this atmosphere.
Alright, so here we are in the match. Batista, Triple H, and I'm gonna be... Triple H. Alright. I think I went a little bit over the top there. Hurt my throat a little bit as well. Not worth it. But anyway. Trips versus Batista. And Elimination Chamber was last night, and it was okay, I guess. The match that saved the pay-per-view was definitely, by far, the Shield versus the Wyatts. That match was match of the night, definitely. And I did enjoy the Chamber as well. It was a pretty good match. And actually, yeah, it was a good match. Yeah, I liked the Chamber match, and I liked the Shield versus the Wyatts. But, you know, when you have so much talent on the rosters, you know, I mean, the New Age Outlaws versus the Usos, it was okay. You know, it was as good as that match was going to be. The Divas match, it wasn't really good, to be honest. But Divas matches these days just aren't good. But, you know, you would think it would be a little bit better because the pay-per-view and everything. And, you know, I didn't actually see Titus O'Neil versus Darren Young, but I expect that wasn't the best of matches, you know. It'll probably be a good match, but, you know, I wasn't expecting much from it. And then we had Batista and Alberto Del Rio, which is one of the, even though it was the definitely worst match, definitely worst match of the night, it was interesting because Batista came out first, and I was like, alright, because first things first, I wasn't expecting Batista to come out first, you know. He is he's in WrestleMania main event, so I was expecting him to come out second, you know, get the fans riled up with Del Rio first, and then Batista comes out to mixed reactions, as he always does now, and, well, it's mainly boos, and, that's just what I was expecting though, because Batista is in the main event of WrestleMania. I still feel like WWE's trying to just think that he's like this big person who just came back. He needs to be like shown off by having all the best things happen to him and stuff, which, you know, it just isn't happening. But Batista came out first, 2 boos, and, you know, I was expecting that. And then Del Rio came out in like a tracksuit with a crutch, a neck brace. And I was thinking, I'm expecting him to bring out some sort of replacement. I was waiting for someone to come out, like Alberto Del Rio gets in touch with someone backstage and he brings someone else out to take a spot or something like that. And he gets in the ring, and then he completely beats down Batista with his crutch that he brings out of the ring. And I was like, yes, this is good. Batista getting owned by Del Rio right now. This is the first time in Del Rio's career that I've actually liked him. Because I don't think he's the best wrestler, and he's definitely not good on the mic. Well, he's he can work the mic, but he's not very good at it. And, you know, I've never really liked him at all as a wrestler or on the mic. But this rivalry with Batista is the first time ever that I've actually started to root for him. And I've enjoyed what he's doing. And, you know, the surprise where he just took off all that gear and he had his wrestling stuff on underneath. I was not ready for that. I was not expecting it, and this is reversed. Yeah, it's reversed. Oh! Not in the Batista bomb. Oh my god, he's going for it. But, you know, he did it. He came out, he beat him up with the crutch, and then the ref he's still starting the match. I was like, alright. Oh! But yeah, it was good. It was good. Oh, this has a slight button delay. Weird. It's offline. Come on. But yeah, it was good. I like that. And then, you know, Del Rio literally throughout the entire match just beating him down, doing everything. He hit his signature move. Batista was in this corner over here, and you know, Del Rio was in the corner, and then he runs and goes, oh! But he does his kick onto Batista's head, and I was like, yes. I actually thought for a second, Del Rio's going to win this. Actually, no I didn't. No I didn't, let's face it. From the start I knew Batista's going to win. There is no way the match before, the pay-per-view before WrestleMania, Batista's going to lose. There is no way that is happening. But, you know, for a split second I thought, this could actually lead to something. You know, Del Rio could actually pick up the win. Like, literally, the smallest of split seconds, I thought that. It was all like a whirl, like, you know, time froze, and I was like, Del Rio could actually win it. Actually, no, maybe not. Definitely not. But, you know, Batista, he hits him with, like, no, Alberto Del Rio hits the cross-arm break at one point. Actually, does he? Now that I think about it, I don't think he does. But, you know, Del Rio has him all over. He's got him outside the ring. He's kicking him in the face and everything. And, you know, I was like, oh my god, Del Rio going wild right now. I think he had him at this corner post over, like, where Triple H is. And then he just, like, kicked him or something. Or am I thinking of a different match? I can't even remember now what happened. But I'm pretty sure he had him, like, against this post here. And then, you know, like, he ran and kicked him. Oh! But that didn't work. But, Del Rio was all over the place, and then Batista hits a spine buster. You know, he's like, oh great, here we go. And no, actually he reversed one of Del Rio's moves first, hit a clothesline or something I think, and then he got up, hit the spine buster, or the power slam, it was one of the two, and then, you know, he hit the Batista bomb, and that was it. Batista literally had 3, maybe 4 moves top in the entire match. Del Rio completely just held this entire match. But, you know, Batista hits like 3 moves and GG Del Rio, that's it for him. He's out of there. And that's the end of the match. Are you serious right now? If you're trying to make Batista seem dominant, you know, he comes back, he wins the Royal Rumble by doing like 3 moves in there as well. He doesn't prove himself to be good in any way in the Royal Rumble. And then, you know, he has a match against Del Rio. Against an injured Del Rio. You know, well, he seems fine at the pay-per-view, but, you know, 2 weeks ago he powerbombed him through the announce table and everything. He was limping at the Raw before that and everything. So I feel like he wasn't actually 100%, but, you know, he hits like 3 moves and gets the win. You know, and he's going on to face Orton at WrestleMania. You know, it's just stupid because Orton, I don't like seeing Orton wrestle. I've said this before, you know. I find him pretty boring in the ring. I don't find him enjoyable that much. And, you know, it's just, it's Orton. You know, it's Orton. He does the same thing each and every match. Although he did do okay in the Rumble, I did like the fact that, not in the Rumble, in the Elimination Chamber, I did like the fact that he like hid in his pod for a little bit. That was pretty cool. But, you know, Batista vs. Orton at Mania, is that really going to be what happens here? It is going to be a bad match, a really bad match. And that's reversed. But yeah, expect the main event of WrestleMania, if it is Batista vs. Orton, to be a terrible match. Because I'm not expecting anything good to come out of it at all. Because Batista, he can't wrestle anymore. He can't. He's not good at wrestling anymore. Orton will have to carry the entire match, and it's not going to happen like that. Not in the main event of WrestleMania. Orton can't carry the entire match. It just shouldn't happen. I should use resiliency. I should have. But, you know, Orton can't hold the entire match at Mania. It has to be back and forth for the main event of WrestleMania. It can't be one-sided like Alberto Del Rio versus Batista. So, it's going to be bad because Batista can't wrestle anymore. He just can't. I really liked Batista when he was around, but now that he's came back, it's as if he has just forgot everything. He just doesn't know what he's doing in the ring. Like, you know, he got beat up very well, but, you know, he is worn out far too quickly. He doesn't know what he's doing, and, you know, that match at Elimination Chamber proved that he just shouldn't be wrestling at the minute until he gets his fitness up, definitely, because he's too just worn out and slow in the ring and everything. It's not fun to watch. It's not entertaining. And sneeze. But yeah, main event of WrestleMania, Batista versus Orton. I don't want to see it. I don't want to watch that match. It's gonna be bad unless they change it. But Daniel Bryan should have won the Chamber. He should have, because then Orton would get a rematch and Batista would be there as well. It would be a triple threat match for the championship, and fine, if Batista wins it that way, fine, but one-on-one against Randy Orton, he's going to have to put on a show, and he's not capable of doing that, so it's not going to be a good show. But a triple threat match, you know, he could easily steal a win, have a spot. Orton might go for an RKO, reverse, Daniel Bryan pushes him away, and then he does the running knee. Batista grabs Bryan, throws him out of the ring, gets the pin. Cement him as a heel, because WWE right now are trying to push Batista as a face, and it just doesn't work. Especially when at Elimination Chamber, there was literally chance of Boo-tista. What more can I say? Batista is trying to be pushed as a face, and it's not working. Turn him heel, WWE. You can see no one likes Batista, no one at all, and no one liked the outcome of the Elimination Chamber either, with Orton winning. You could see from the looks on people's faces at the Chamber, no one liked it. I didn't like, well, I did like it actually, I really did, because even though I was kind of expecting Orton to win, I really didn't want to see that happen, just because it means Orton versus Batista at Mania, and that is not what I want to see. I'm fine with Orton being in the main event, but I don't want to see him versus Batista, which is why I didn't want him to win this match. But since he does, you know, it's like, why are you doing this, WWE? Please, within the next month, change something so the main event at Mania isn't Orton versus Batista. Add someone else in this match, or add a stipulation which might make the match interesting, but honestly, I don't see any comeback from Orton versus Batista now. So, I don't know, that's just my thoughts on it. And I've rambled for too long, but anyway. Next show is SmackDown, so let's have a look at the match card here. We have R-Truth and Cody Rhodes versus Christian and Alberto Del Rio. Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara versus Jack Swagger and Antonio Cesaro. Darren Young versus Titus O'Neil. Xavier Woods versus Big E Langston and Falls Count Anywhere match. And the main event is RVD versus Goldust. Alright, well, you know, I have rambled on a lot about Batista and my thoughts on Batista and the Elimination Chamber match. So, you know, I would like some conversation going on in the comment section. What did you think of the Chamber? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? What are your feelings on Batista versus Orton? And also, leave a comment. Which match would you like to see me play in the next episode? The most commented or thumbed up comment will be the match I play. But other than that, please like up the video. Let's see if we can get 40 likes. 40 likes would be great. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.